in the grass. No safety talks, no damn red tape. Just one shot, one kill, that's how we was raised. Then me and Jim got hammered, whiskey poured like rain. Too many shots, too little brain. Thought we'd be smart, make a hell of a vow. Signed up for hunter school, damn, look at us now. Did it drunk, now we're doing it sober. Whiskey signed me up, now the joke's on us. Ain't no way we backing down, hell no sir. We were fools last Friday, now we're hunters. Week went by, thought we were clear. Then a letter showed up, congrats, hunt's near. Welcome boys, your class begins. Now pay the fee, grab your gear and bring a friend. What the hell did we do last week? Why's my name in this damn thing? I guess when you're drunk and full of pride, you make decisions that you can't backslide. First day in, got a test in my hand. The ethics of hunting, man, I don't understand. Safety vids, rules and regulations. Feels like school, not a hunter's nation. Did it drunk, now we're doing it sober. Whiskey signed me up, now the joke's on us. Ain't no way we backing down, hell no sir. We were fools last Friday, now we're hunters. We got our papers, we got our tags. We're licensed now, ain't that a drag? But what's this? Another shot glass? Hell, let's sign up for falconry class. Down in Granny's Gulch where the sun burns red, Sheriff rode hard with a plan in his head. He packed up the strangers, tired and worn, bound for the south where they'd been sworn. Santa Fortuna, a smug little town. Their mayor yelled loud with a bitter frown. Send them in style, not on your carts, or take back your troubles, we'll play no part. Outlaws don't trade with a handshake or smile. They deal in gold and a devilish style. When the dust settles and the shots are done, the Border Showdown's been fairly won. You're fairly won. Surefire act with a smirk on his face. Put a tax on your goods and squeeze your space. Your gold and your cattle, your precious trade, will dry like the creek where the deals are made. Santa's mayor paused, the gamble was clear. He'd fold to the sheriff and quiet his fear. A nod to the north, the deal was struck. The wagons rolled south in a cloud of dust. Outlaws don't trade with a handshake or smile. They deal in gold and a devilish style. When the dust settles and the shots are done, the Border Showdown's been fairly won. Fairly won. So when you're crossing lines, better play it wise, or the sheriff's deal might cut you to size. you're crossing lines, better play it wise, or the sheriff's deal might cut you to size. Wake up at dawn, boots in the mud, chainsaw screaming, smelling like blood. Ain't talking about war, just the trees I fell. But man, this work feels like straight up hell. Boss man yells, says I ain't too bright. I just grin, say yeah, you're damn right. I got my beer in a lunchbox tin, drinking wisdom, let the truth sink in. I'm alone, cutting beer, chugging redneck poet, living in the woods, but these fools don't know it. Every tree I drop, every stump I see tells a damn good story about a man like me. I'm alone, cutting beer, chugging redneck poet, living in the woods, but these fools don't know it. Every tree I drop, every stump I see tells a damn good story about a man like me. No college, no suit, no tie, just a flannel shirt and an eagle eye. I read the rings like history books, each one's a chapter, take a closer look. Chainsaw hums like a gospel choir, pine sap smells like my first campfire. Got my girl, got my dog, got my truck. Damn, I might be broke, but I ain't stuck. Some city slicker asked what I do, said I plant trees, then kill them too. He scratched his head, looked real perplexed, guess my hillbilly logic got him hexed. When I die, just lay me down, bury me deep in this sawdust town. Carve my name in an old oak tree, let the wind sing my eulogy. I'm alone, cutting beer, chugging redneck poet, living in the woods, but these fools don't know it. Every tree I drop, every stump I see tells a damn good story about a man like me. So if you see me covered in bark and dust, know I'm working, ain't afraid to cuss. Got a six-pack waiting, the work day's through, and a whole damn force left to argue. Covered in bark and dust, know I'm working, ain't afraid to cuss. Got a six-pack waiting, the work day's through, and a whole damn forest left to argue. So if you see me covered in bark and dust, know I'm working, ain't afraid to cuss. Got a six-pack waiting, the work day's through, and a whole damn forest left to argue. So if you see me covered in bark and dust, know I'm working, ain't afraid to cuss. Got a six-pack waiting, the work day's through, and a whole damn forest left to argue. Every morning, before the sun gets high, them black-winged bandits start to fly. Gather around my store on the roof, the rail, looking at me like I'm running some jail. I toss some scraps, they squawk and fight. Feathers flying, what a redneck sight. Ain't no dog, ain't no cat, but these damn crows got my back. I'm the Crow King ruler, roller of the lot. Got a murder at my service, like it or not. They know my name, they know my call. Feathered outlaws riding tall, riding tall. Billy Joe laughed, said, man, you nuts, you training birds like some weird ass mutts. But when his truck keys went missing that day, Guess who brought them back my way? Teaching tricks, teaching trade. Might just start a black wing brigade. They fetch my mail, guard my store. Hell, they're smarter than my cousin for sure. Whiskey bottle sitting on the fence. One crow grabs it, makes no sense. Maybe they're plotting, maybe they scheme, or maybe they just like Jim Beam. I'm the Crow King, ruler of the lot. Got a murder at my service, like it or not. They know my name, they know my call. Feathered outlaws riding tall. Riding tall. Now the sheriff stops by, tips his hat, says you got some damn fine watchbirds. That's a fact, told him, Sheriff, don't you start no war, 'cause my boys outnumber you for sure. So if you see a store covered in black, know the Crow King ain't holding back. They squawk, they fly, they steal, they spy. Ain't no living thing slicker than my sky guy. So next time you pass my place, slow down. Tip your hat, don't make no sound. 'Cause these crows, yeah, they ain't tame, but they sure as hell know my name. Riding tall. I'm Crow King, ruler of the lot. Got a murder at my service, like it or not. They know my name, they know my call. Feathered outlaws riding tall. They wanna break us, make us kneel, take our rights and cut the deal. But we ain't bowing, we ain't tame. With a storm, we bring the flame. Warborn, steel in our hands. We ain't no slaves, we make our stand. Smoke in the air, fire in our veins. We ride or die, we break these chains. They feed us lies, they shut the doors. They make the rich, they starve the poor. But we got land, we got our pride. Ain't no power gonna break our stride. They brand us outlaws, say we're wrong, but this is home, where we belong. They push too hard, we push right back. Ain't no leash gonna hold this pack. You can try to chain me down, but I'll rise up from the ground. Rust and dust don't make me weak. I'm the storm, hear me speak. raise our voices, we live, we die. With a Bible in one hand, a rifle in the other, we stand for the land, for our sisters and brothers. Great guns and glory, it's the redneck way. Hard work, hot steel keeps the wolves at bay. We're the backbone of this country, don't you forget. Great guns and glory, we ain't done yet. From the fields to the hills, we've earned our scars, working through blood, sweat, beneath the stars. You can try to break us, but we don't fall. We're the fire in the night, we're the last stand call. Grit, guns, and glory, it's the redneck way. Hard work, hot steel keeps the wolves at bay. We're the backbone of this country, don't you forget. Grit, guns, and glory, we ain't done yet. When the storms roll in and the lights go out, we'll stand our ground, there's no room for doubt. Through the ashes and the flames, we rise up higher, fueled by grit, guns, and that southern fire. It's the redneck way. Hard work, hot steel keeps the wolves at bay. We're the backbone of this country, don't you forget. Grit, guns, and glory, we ain't done yet. Grit, guns, and glory, it's all we know. Through the heart of the South, let the legend grow. In the shop, beneath a flickering light, Joe's got a wrench, keeps the engines tight. Grease on his hands, but he don't mind. He's the kind of man that keeps us alive. There ain't in no headlines, don't win no crown, but they're the backbone of this small town ground. Fighting strong, they take a stand, the everyday heroes of this land. Behind the bar, where the jukebox plays, Sue's pouring drinks, here's what folks don't say. She's got a smile, but she's tough as nails, keeps the town alive with her whiskey tail. It ain't in no headlines, don't win no crown, but they're the backbone of this small town ground. Quiet and strong, they take a stand, the everyday heroes of this land. Tractor at dawn, with fields to plow. Tom prays for rain, wipes the sweat from his brow. His granddaddy's land, he'll never let it go. Ain't no big city boy can read what he sows. Ain't in no headlines, don't wear no crown, but they're the backbone of this small town ground. Fighting strong, they take a stand, the everyday heroes of this land. Maggie Clarkson, 4 third shift straight. Kids at home, but she carries their weight. She's tired as hell, but she holds her pride. Mama's teaching her babies how to fight and fight. He ain't in no headlines, don't wear no crown, but they're the backbone of this small town ground. Quiet and strong, they take a stand. Everyday heroes of this land. Old Jack sits on the porch with his dog and cane. Served his time, now he's back in the game. Teaches the boys how to hunt and fish, living his life by a simple wish. They ain't in no headlines, don't wear no crown, but they're the backbone of this small town ground. Quiet and strong, they take a stand. The everyday heroes of this land. So raise a glass, but let the jukebox play. For the ones who keep the wolves at bay. Their stories real, but only know the man. The everyday hero of this land. Oh, raise a glass, let the raise a glass, let the jukebox play. For the ones who keep the wolves at bay. Their stories live, laid on the land. They're the of this land. Called outlaws, rebels and fools, branded as traitors for breaking the rules, locked up in cells for defending their truth, a price they paid in the prime of their youth. The chains came down as the gavel fell, promises kept and they broke the spell. Heroes forgotten, but now they're free. Proof of a fight for our liberty. The chains came down as the gavel fell, promises kept and they broke the spell. Heroes forgotten, but now they're free. Proof of a fight for our liberty. The president stood and he signed their release, fulfilling his word, bringing them peace. They fought for the flag in a twisted game. Now history will honor their name. Behind bars for a system's crime, their voices silenced, but not their time. Now they walk free with their heads held high, a testament to those who wouldn't comply. They broke their chains, they stood their ground, in a world where justice can't always be found. The system may falter, but truth still stands in Chains came down as the gavel fell. Promises kept and they broke the spell. Heroes forgotten, but now they're free. Proof of a fight for our liberty.
They're out of the dark and into the light. Their courage a beacon, their story a fight. The chains came down and freedom remains. A reminder of those who break the chains.
They tried to sell us lies, a broken dream. Whispered poison in the air, or so it seemed. But we ain't buying, no we won't bow. The real America's rising now. Shattering walls, breaking through the fight. Truth's a cannonball, blasting through the night. Standing proud, we reclaim our land. With grit and honor, united we stand. They wanted us weak, just fall in line. But the heart of the South is doing fine. We see through the noise, the games they play. Red, white, and blue never fades away. Two sides they say, but there's one truth. A country built on steel and roots. We don't need no twisted plans, just common sense and working hands. Shattering walls, breaking through the fight. Truth's a cannonball, blasting through the night. Standing proud, we reclaim our land. With grit and honor, united we stand. Green deals and slogans won't feed the poor. We're kicking down their plastic doors. Freedom's not for sale, it's in our veins. We'll fight for it through blood and pain. The woke brigade can scream and shout, but the truth, my friend, will knock 'em out. We hold the line, we keep it real. Steel in our hearts and iron will. Shattering walls, breaking through the fight. Truth's a cannonball, blasting through the night. We reclaim your land. With grit and honor, united we stand. Fall we break, fall we bend. But this is a fight we'll see to the end. The fire's burning, can't be contained. The voice of the South, forever unchained. Hopped online, thought I'd take a chance. Found a southern girl who loves to dance. Told her I like trucks and barbecue. She said, boy, that's kinda cute. So I rode her back, tried to play it cool, but my autocorrect made me sound like a fool. Wanna grab a beer, turn to I eat reindeer. Lord, I hope she don't run in fear. My English is bad, but my gun skills are great. I got lost after the first 5 words, ain't that just fate? I need subtitles, but I feel you're right, that sounded important. Should I say yes or yes tonight. She sent a voice note, talked for a while, all I caught was freedom and a pretty smile. She asked me something, I just stared real hard, said yeah sure, let's buy a farm. Now think we might be moving too fast, but damn, she's hot and she's got real class. So I nod and grin, hope I guessed it right, or I just agreed to a wedding tonight. My English is bad, but my gun skills are great. I got lost after the first 5 words, ain't that just fate? I need subtitles, but I feel you're right, that sounded important. Should I say yes or hell yes tonight? Plane, flew straight to the south, met her daddy. Tried to shut my mouth. He asked me something about my life back home. I said, yeah, you're a beer truck's chrome. He gave me a look, then cracked a grin. Said, son, you best take care of her then. Guess I passed the test, so far so good. Now I just pray that I'm understood. My English is bad, but my gun skills are great. I got lost after the first 5 words, ain't that just fate? I need subtitles, but I feel you're right, that sounded important. Should I say yes or hell yes tonight? First date night, dressed up real fine. Told her, you pretty, she said, you mine? I meant, you're pretty, but she just laughed. Said, Lord, you're dumb, but you made me glad. Took my hand, led me to the floor, danced real slow, said, boy, talk more. I just pulled her close and whispered low, I like you lots, let's take it slow. My English is bad, but my love is real. I got lost in your words, but I've been right all along. I need subtitles, but I found my way, and now I know exactly what to say. I love you, girl, and I ain't afraid. Now we're sitting by the fire, sipping homemade shine. She talks real pretty, but I just nod and smile. Don't need fancy words, don't need to be wise. When she leans in close, I see love in her eyes. Yeah, when she tells me, baby, say something sweet, I do. I do. Rolling down the highway, feeling real proud. Cooler full of beer, radio loud. Looked in the mirror, had to hit the brakes. Lord have mercy, made a big mistake. Where's my flag? Oh hell no. Can't show up without the red, white, and gold. Gotta find one quick, don't care what it takes. Ain't no way I'm rolling in late. Swung by mama's, ran through the door. She said, boy, it's hanging where it was before. Tripped on the dog, hit the old screen. Daddy just laughed, said, son, you're mean. Where's my flag? Oh hell no. Can't show up without the red, white, and gold. Gotta find one quick, don't care what it takes. Ain't no way I'm rolling in late. Checked the truck stop, asked old Clyde, said, boy, we're out, but I'll let you slide. Took one off the counter, ran like hell. Nearly tripped on a biker, man, he sure did yell. Where's my flag? Oh hell no. Can't show up without the red, white, and gold. Gotta find one quick, don't care what it takes. Ain't no way I'm rolling in late. Then my buddy pulled up, grinning real wide. Got 5 in my truck, hop in, let's ride. Waved one high, let the engine roar. Ain't losing my pride, not today no more. Got my flag, hold it high. Ain't no fool gonna pass me by. Raised it up, let freedom ring. Now let's drink, let's dance, let's sing. Found my flag, hell yeah, let's go. Raise them up, let that eagle show. No more running, no more chase. Just cold beer and a tailgate place. but she won't make it right. Fake crown, fake tears, it's all a charade. Talking about justice from the golden parade. The rules are the rules, and the line is clear. Fake crown, fake tears, they won't work here. She lives in a castle far from the line, crying for others but won't spend a dime. The law's not cruel, it's how we stay strong. You break the rules, then it's time to move on. Fake crown, fake tears, it's all a charade. Talking about justice from a golden parade. The rules are the rules, and the line is clear. Fake crown, fake tears, they won't work here. The truth isn't cruel, it cuts where it should. No stage, no drama, just what's understood. If you came here right, then you earn your place. But there's no room left for a crooked race. The door isn't locked, but it swings both ways. You can't stay for free, not for endless days. She cries for the camera, but the truth is plain. The rules keep us steady, they're not to blame. Fake crown, fake tears, it's all a charade. Talking about justice from a golden parade. The rules are the rules, and the line is clear. Fake crown, fake tears, they won't work here. Fake crown falls wrong, the truth prevails. No place for the lies her story entails. The line stands strong, and the way is clear. Fake crown fades in the southern air. Katie rolled in like a summer storm, lit up the night, left my heart torn. Her smile was fire, her touch was wild, and got me dreaming like a reckless child. Katie's game, it's a runaway fire, keeps you reaching, chasing desire. She's a storm in the night, wild and untamed, and I can't stop playing Katie's game. She's got a heart that's hard to hold. One step closer, and she's turning cold. Tried to catch her, but she slipped away. A fleeting shadow at the break of day. Katie's game, it's a runaway fire, keeps you reaching, chasing desire. She's a storm in the night, wild and untamed, and I can't stop playing Katie's game. Maybe one day she'll find her peace when the wind dies down and the storms all cease. I'll keep the door open just in case, but I won't lose myself in the chase. Now I'm walking roads where her shadow falls, hearing a name in the midnight calls. fields of Carolina to the shores of Maine, through the Midwest prairies where the golden grains reign. A leader takes the oath as the people stand tall. One nation indivisible, answering the call. Oh, rise, red, white, and blue. The flag waves high for me and you. Through every trial, we stay true. United we stand, red, white, and blue. Through the battles fought and the victories won, we've built a land where freedom runs. A new chapter starts, a fresh voice to guide. With faith in the people, we walk side by side. Oh, rise, red, white, and blue. The flag waves high for me and you. Through every trial, we stay true. United we stand, red, white, and blue. It's not the power of one, but the strength of all. Every hand that builds, every heart that stands tall. We're a tapestry woven in red, white, and dreams, a symbol of hope bursting at the seams. So let the bell of liberty ring loud tonight. Under the stars and stripes, we'll shine so bright. For every voice that whispers, every shout that roars, we're the land of the brave, from the mountains to the shore. Oh, rise, red, white, and blue. The flag waves high for me and you. Through every trial, we stay true. United we stand, red, white, and blue. From the east to the west, under skies so clear, we march into tomorrow without any fear. With a heart full of hope and a vision anew, forever we honor the red, white, and blue. Beneath the hills where the shadows lie, they worked with pride, they held heads high. Through sweat and dust, their hearts were true. They laid the ground for me and you. With coal-stained hands, they built this land. Through fire and stone, they took a stand. Their dreams burned bright in the darkest of minds. Heroes of freedom, the ties that bind. With coal-stained hands, they built this land. Through fire and stone, they took a stand. Their dreams burned bright in the darkest of minds. Heroes of freedom, the ties that bind. They lit the flames that warm the earth. A life of grit, a tale of worth. Each swing of the pick, a legacy legacy sown, their courage carved the great unknown. Their spirit runs through every vein, in every mountain, every plain. They taught us strength, they taught us pride, to never run, to never hide. With coal-stained hands, they built this land. Through fire and stone, they took a stand. Their dreams burned bright in the darkest of minds. Heroes of freedom, the ties that bind. The blackened coal, a gift they gave, a beacon bright for the free and brave. Their stories live in the hearts of men, a testament to where we've been. So raise a glass to the bold and strong, the coal miners' grit, their lasting song. Through the trials they faced, they paved the way for the land of the free we call today. They preach inclusion, but we get none, while the city's burning under their sun. Politicians counting likes and shares, too busy to notice nobody cares. Burn it down, tear the lies apart, take back the land, rebuild the heart. No room for woke games in this fight. We're standing tall, we'll make it right. They cut the funding, they blame the rain, pointing fingers, avoiding the pain. Fancy speeches, no hands in the dirt, while the ground around us still burns and hurts. Diversity plans won't douse the flames, their empty words play tired games. We see through it, we've had enough. The real world's calling, time to get tough. Burn it down, tear the lies apart, take back the land, rebuild the heart. No room for woke games in this fight. We're standing tall, we'll make it right. We tied posters on the firehouse wall, but when the sirens scream, who's standing tall? Leaders hiding in their safe retreats, while the people suffer out on the streets. They call us backwards, they say we're blind, but we're the ones who fight for our kind. From the farms to the hills, we know the cost, while their progress leaves everything lost. Burn it down, tear the lies apart, take back the land, rebuild the heart. No room for woke games in this fight. We're standing tall, we'll make it right. The flames took homes, the dreams they built. Now the bills are stacked and the tears are spilled. Insurance gone, they raised the rates, while the city's leaders sealed our fate. The firefighters gave their all, fighting flames with tools too small. While leaders slept in comfort's embrace, they faced the fire, held their place. They stood by us through smoke and pain, heroes forgotten in the woke campaign. But we remember, we'll make this right, for those who fight in the dead of night. Bobby's in his truck, rifle on the rack, Adele's on the road, papers in her pack. Your traps are cruel, she says with a glare. He smirks and grins, girl, life ain't fair. She's young and sweet, a heart full of care. He's rough and stubborn, gray in his hair. She feeds the strays, he tracks the game. Two clashing worlds, but they're drawn just the same. He's whiskey, she's sweet tea. He's the wild wind, she's a calm sea. Two worlds apart, but somehow they find. When opposites meet, love redefines. One stormy night, her car broke down. Bobby came along with a gruff, what now? He fixed her ride, no words were said, but Adele saw the man beneath the tough thread. She saw his heart behind the rough shell, and he thought, this girl's got a story to tell. Two stubborn souls, yet somehow aligned, finding a love that broke every line. He's whiskey, she's sweet tea. He's the wild wind, she's a calm sea. Two worlds apart, but somehow they find. When opposites meet, love redefined. Now they're standing where vows are made. The wild and the calm, their debts are paid. From clash to love, they found their way, proving that opposites can save the day. He's whiskey, she's sweet tea. He's the wild wind, she's a calm sea. Two worlds apart, but somehow they find. When opposites meet, love redefined. Love redefined. We swung the axe, not shiny weights. Built this strength with heavy crates. Sweat on the brow, no protein bars. Hard work's the gym, not fancy cars. Dumbbells ain't an axe, that's just a fact. Real strength comes with a farmer's back. No neon signs, no monthly dues, just sweat and dirt and worn out boots. Y'all pose for clicks, we work for bread. Our gains were earned, not pumped or fed. No air-conditioned room, just a field to plow. The grind was real, it's still here now. Y'all pose for clicks to feel the fire, but hard work don't need a choir. No earbuds here, just the sound of grit. Steel on wood, yeah, that's the hit. And your treadmill spins, but you don't move. Out in the field, you'd find your groove. Keep your gym, I'll keep my axe. Muscle like mine, don't fade, just stacks. trophies, I'll take my time. Strength ain't for show, it's built in the grind.
December's chill cuts through the air. Home so close, but I'm not there. A letter torn, a promise burned. To ashes now, no way return. New Year's dawn, it breaks in pain. No fireworks, just cold and rain. A soldier's heart, a battle's cost. In war's cruel grip, all hope is lost. The stars above are cold and gray. They mock my dreams of holiday. The rifles wait, the blood-soaked ground. No family near, no joyful sound. The midnight sky lights up in flame. Another year, it feels the same. No cheers, no hugs, no glass of cheer. Just echoes of the war I hear. The clock strikes 12, no cheers, no song. The night's so quiet, but it feels so wrong. The Southland cries, its sons all fall. A broken world where shadows call. I wrote my name in frozen mud. A soldier's grave marked not by blood. If I should fall, no one will know. Just one more soul where shadows grow. I dreamed of home, of fire's glow. Her gentle hands, her voice so low. But here I stand, in death's embrace. This battlefield's my resting place. New Year's dawn, it breaks in pain. No fireworks, just cold and rain. A soldier's heart, a battle's cost. In war's cruel grip, all hope is lost. The frost is biting, the sky is black. A new year's gone, there's no way back. The Southland cries, the night feels cold. This tale of loss will not grow old.
Out in LA, where the hills ignite, a wall of fire tears through the night. Smoke fills the air, the sun burns red, 1,000 dreams on the edge of dread. They gear up fast, boots hit the ground, through ash and ember, their glory bound. Not just a job, it's a way of life, facing the blaze with grit and strife. To the ones who fight where others flee, through fire and flood, to keep us free. Your courage shines, your hearts are true. This song's for the heroes, we're proud of you.
From California's coast to the Rockies high, to the rolling plains under endless sky. In every town where the sirens wail, you stand your ground, you never fail.
It's not just fires, it's storms and rain, when nature's fury brings hurt and pain. You're the shield, the steady hand, the ones who hold this fragile land. To the ones who fight where others flee, through fire and flood, to keep us free. Your courage shines, your hearts are true. This song's for the heroes, we're proud of you. It's not about banners or who's in command. It's the ones who rise for their fellow man. A silent prayer, a steadfast vow, to protect us all, no matter how. When the flames are gone and the skies turn blue, we'll still remember what you always do. The battles fought, the lives you saved. You are the brave, you are the brave. To the ones who fight where others flee, through fire and flood, to keep us free. Your courage shines, your hearts are true. This song's for the heroes, we're proud of you. Through the flames, through the storm, you're the shelter that keeps us warm. Ooh. And when the world feels lost, unsure, you're the reason we endure. He was the son of my first, a faithful old steed. Carried my weight through every hope and need. Now his back is bent, his strength all but gone. But in his eyes I see the fire of dawn. The farm's gone dry, there's no water to spare. Fields turn to dust, desperation's in the air. The family says he's just a burden to feed, but I won't betray the one who stood by my creed. freedom beneath the open sky. With a heavy heart, I let my friend go to the hills where the rivers no longer flow. We climbed the trails, just my horse and me, through rugged paths and memories. At the ridge I stopped, let the reins fall free. Go where your heart takes you, this is your destiny. He turned his head with a knowing glance, then he bolted ahead like a wild dance. Down the rocky slope, his hooves struck the ground, till the echo of water was the sweetest sound. I'll take my old horse to the mountains high, let him find his freedom beneath the open sky. With a heavy heart, I'll let my friend go to the hills where the rivers no longer flow. Dry earth, the spring poured life. My old horse had cut through the strife. He found salvation where none had been, a hero on hooves, my trusted old friend. Back to the farm with water in tow, fields turn green where the dry winds blow. He's still my partner though his work is through, a legacy of hope from a horse so true. I'll take my old horse to the mountains high, let him find his freedom beneath the open sky. Now the hills sing his story where green grass grows, my faithful old horse forever home.
A lonesome sound whispers through the pines, calling the lost on the southern lines. There's a man they speak of where the highways meet, a shadow in the moonlight, boots dragging on the street. He's a guide for the broken, a hand in the dark, but his eyes hold secrets like an old battle scar. Some say he's a soldier who never came home, lost on a battlefield forever to roam. Others claim he's an angel sent down from above to heal southern souls with stories of love. He's the ghost of the crossroads, wandering free, a light in the shadows where the lost can see. With a story untold and a heart that bleeds, he'll carry your burden, then vanish with speed. It was 95 when I met him myself. My truck broke down by the county well. He walked out of nowhere, said, "Need a hand, son." Fixed my ride, then vanished. His work was done. They found his tracks near a river last fall, leading straight to the water, then nothing at all. The sheriff just shrugged, said, "It's all in your mind. but the old folks will swear he's one of a kind. He's the ghost of the crossroads, wandering free, a light in the shadows where the lost can see, with a story untold and a heart that bleeds. He'll carry your burden, then vanish with speed. Is he a sinner paying dues in the night, or a saint who fell seeking to make things right? No one knows, and no one can say, but he'll find you, child, when you've lost your way. Last week I saw him on the old dirt road, carrying a lantern with his face aglow. He tipped his hat and he smiled at me, then faded away like smoke in the breeze. He's the ghost of the crossroads, wandering free, a light in the shadows where the lost can see, with a story untold and a heart that bleeds. He'll carry your burden, then vanish with speed. So if you're ever lost under southern skies, look to the crossroads where his spirit lies.
This land's my blood, my family's pride, built by hands through fire and tide. Granddad's voice still haunts the air. Defend what's yours, don't you dare despair. I'll guard this ground with blood and lead. Stand tall, no fear, no dread. For every stone, for roots that bind, I'll fight for my home, my bloodline. Shotgun ready, leaning by the frame, passed down with stories of battles and names. Each sunrise binds me to this vow, to hold my ground here and now. Trespassers warned, the sign reads clear. Cross that line, you'll find no cheer. Not looking for trouble, but I won't fold. This land is mine, a truth untold. They can take their laws, their claims, their lies, but they can't dim the fire in my eyes. This legacy's ours, forged in stone, defending my castle, my rightful throne. Out in the fields where shadows play, this home is ours, come what may. With each heartbeat, the fight remains. Through the blood, the tears, the pouring rain, I'll guard this ground with blood and lead. Stand tall, no fear, no dread. For every stone, for roots that bind, I'll fight for my home, my bloodline. Let storms roll in, let thunder cry. stand my ground until I die.
One day a city boy rolled in, latte in his hand, riding on a scooter, said I'll fix your backward land. Guns are loud and violent, trucks are crude and mean. Just grab some bells and pepper spray, keep the forest clean. Ring your bells for grizzlies, trade Miller for soy. Ditch your trucks and rifles, be a modern cowboy. We just laughed and let him talk, watched his city show. 'Cause out here in the country, it don't work that way, you know. He fired up his solar grill, said kale's the way to go. No more steaks or barbecue, it's bad for what we grow. The clouds rolled in, the grill shut down, his dinner stayed half raw, while we fired up our charcoal pit and ate without a flaw. Then came a big old grizzly, hungry, mad, and near. The city boy rang all his bells and sprayed his can in fear. No need for guns, he shouted loud, the bear will just retreat. But that grizzly charged straight at him, bells ain't much to eat. Ring your bells for grizzlies, trade Miller for soy. Ditch your trucks and rifles, be a modern cowboy. We just laughed and let him talk, watched his city show. 'Cause out here in the country, it don't work that way, you know. He cracked open a Bud Light and said this beer's the best. It's light, it's green, it's modern, and cooler than the rest. We handed him a Miller and said, take a real sip. That Bud Light's got a name round here you don't want to flip. By the barn out back, he met his match with fate. The bear had bells and pepper spray, and he didn't hesitate. Now we've got a story and a lesson to recall. Bells don't stop a grizzly when it's snack time for us all. So where's that soy latte cowboy? Well, he's behind the barn with his latte, his scooter, and his city boy charm. The grizzly now wears bells, his scat smells kinda sweet. Let this be a lesson, son, don't bring bells to a beast. We buried him with his Bud Light, his scooter at his side, to remind us city wisdom doesn't always fit the ride. Though his ways were funny, we respect his try. The country rules are simple, and that's how we get by. So let this be a warning to those who try to preach. Don't bring your city wisdom to a place you'll never reach. Out here we live with rifles, trucks, and Miller in the sun. 'Cause country ways are simple, and they're better for the fun. He marched through fire on a foreign shore, fought for freedom in the devil's war. Young and wild with a heart of steel, came back home to a southern field. But old boots don't dance no more, rocking chair creaks on the wooden floor. Life was loud, now it's a silent show. When the lights fade, we're all alone. with his callous hands. Loved a woman who could understand. Kids grew up, the years rolled by, left him there with the southern sky. But old boots don't dance no more. Whiskey stains on the cupboard door. Laughter fades like an evening glow. When the lights fade, we're all alone. Neighbors come and neighbors go. Stories told, but the fire burns low. On the porch where the shadows play, memories linger as the years decay. Even in the quiet, he'd smile sometimes, whispering to the stars, this life was mine. Through every tear, through every fight, he held on to the joy of life. Old boots may not dance no more, but they've walked paths worth fighting for. The silent show, it still carries on, in the laughter of those who've gone. So here's to life, with its highs and lows, every story told, every river that flows. When the lights fade and we're all alone, we'll find the joy in the seeds we've sown. Dying sun, walls cracked, its glory undone. A young preacher came with hope in his eye, but the town just laughed and passed him by. With one small room, no roof to mend, an outhouse his companion, no friend. He swept the floors and patched the walls, praying for voices to fill its halls. In the ruins of faith, he stood tall. Though the heavens let the rainfalls fall, with broken stones, he'd find his way. For hope can bloom from the darkest day. A storm rolled in, the winds did roar. The church gave way, it stood no more. He ran to help where the town laid low. Through the chaos, his kindness showed. Though they shunned him, he gave his hand, cleared their homes and braved the land. No sermons preached, just deeds of care. A stranger's love in the shattered air. In the ruins of faith, he stood tall. broken stones, he'd find his way, for hope can bloom from the darkest day. Back to the church, he trudged alone. The roof was gone, just dust and stone. The rain poured down, he dropped to his knees, his spirit tested by nature's tears. But he pitched his tent on the holy ground. Amid the wreckage, his will was found. The town looked on, his days went by, until one by one they stopped walking by. A meal, a tool, a friendly hand. The preacher in town began to stand. From the ruins rose a place anew, where faith returned and love broke through. In the ruins of faith he stood tall, though the heavens let the rainfalls fall. With broken stones he'd find his way, for hope can bloom from the darkest day. Of faith he stood tall, though the heavens let the rainfalls fall. With broken stones he'd find his way, for hope can bloom from the darkest day.
Detroit was a kingdom where the engines used to roar. Steel and sweat built the skyline, but it don't shine no more. 50 years of broken dreams, they let the city fall. Where muscle cars were born to run, there's nothing left at all. They paved the streets with promises, said they'd bring it back. But factories turned to empty shells, and hope slipped through the cracks. The working man was left behind, the lights began to fade. Now Detroit stands a monument to what bad deals they made. Detroit, oh Detroit, you burn so bright and bold. Now you're just a ghost town, left out in the cold. Once the heart of horsepower, now silence fills the air. Detroit, oh Detroit, it's like nobody cares. The suits in charge just played their games, they turned their backs and ran. They sold the soul of Motor Town and forgot the working man. 50 years of power plays, the same folks held the wheel, but all they left were empty homes and dreams they couldn't steal. Out in the South, the pickups roll, we still keep pride alive. We hear Detroit's warning call, don't let the past survive. From open roads to farmland fields, we'll fight for what we've got.
We won't let greed and dirty deals leave us to rot. Detroit, oh Detroit, you burn so bright and bold. Now you're just a ghost town, left out in the cold. Once the heart of horsepower, now silence fills the air. Detroit, oh Detroit, it's like nobody cares. They called it progress, they called it change, but look where that has led. The streets are lined with faded signs and dreams that now are dead. But deep inside the spirit fights, you can't just kill the past. The hum of engines echoes on, it's built to always last. So every truck and every car still carries what we've made. The South remembers Detroit's fallen vows to never trade. We keep the wheels of freedom strong no matter what they do, 'cause nothing beats the power of red, white, and blue. Detroit, oh Detroit, you burn so bright and bold. Now you're just a ghost town, left out in the cold. Once the heart of horsepower, now silence fills the air. Detroit, oh Detroit, it's like nobody cares. Truck and every car still carries what we've made. The South remembers Detroit's fallen vows to never trade. We keep the wheels of freedom strong no matter what they do, 'cause nothing beats the power of red, white, and blue. Detroit, oh Detroit, you burn so bright and bold. Now you're just a ghost town, left out in the cold. Once the heart of horsepower, now silence fills the air. Detroit, oh Detroit, it's like nobody cares. Let the South stand strong and proud, with engines in the night. Detroit may be a lesson learned, but we'll hold on tight. A warning and a promise for the ones who build and drive. The heartbeat of America will always stay alive. Where the rivers run deep, with a Bible in my hand and dirt under my feet. Life ain't easy, but it's a gift from above, so I carry my cross with grit and love. The preacher man told me, son, stand tall. The road is narrow, but it's worth it all. Through the fire and rain, I'll never turn back. The weight of my cross keeps my soul on track. I carry my cross through the highs and the lows, with the scars on my hands the world surely knows. Through the valleys of shadow I'll never be lost. I'm proud to carry my cross.
nights got cold, said the good Lord watches as the story unfolds. In the darkest of times I still see his light, and I carry my cross through the endless fight. The devil's whisper calls out my name, tries to drag me down in a pit of shame. But my faith's a shield and my heart's the cost. I'll never stop carrying my cross. I carry my cross through the highs and the lows, with the scars on my hands the world surely knows. Through the valleys of shadow I'll never be lost. I'm proud to carry my cross. It's not just a burden, it's a badge of pride, a reminder that love and truth still abide. Each step that I take, I feel the weight, but it's worth every mile toward the pearly gate. Some folks laugh, say faith's for the weak, but they don't know the strength it takes to speak. To live by the word no matter the cost. I'll stand my ground and carry my cross. Let the storms roll in, let the mountains rise. I got heaven's promise, it's there in my eyes. This cross is my compass, my anchor, my guide through the trials of life. I wear it with pride. It burn. Each sip's a lesson I won't learn. Sheriff's letter stacked on the floor. Freedom's price keeps knocking at my door. Whiskey and warrants, my life on the line. Running from the law, running out of time. The bottle's my truth, the badge is my sin. Out here in the dark, I ain't giving in. The ballroom's empty, the clock strikes 2. Memories haunt me, nothing feels new. A shadow creeps under the neon glow. The past is a bullet and it's aimed to blow. Every town I leave, my trail grows cold, but guilt's a fire that never gets old. Outlaws like me don't pray or kneel. We make our peace with lead and steel. The sheriff's posse is closing in. My whiskey's low, but I'm full of sin. I grab my coat, it's my only friend. If tonight's my last, I'll fight till the end. Whiskey and warrants, my life on the line. Running from the law, running out of time. The bottle's my truth, the badge is my sin. Out here in the dark, I ain't giving in. Morning breaks, I'm still alive. In the devil's game, I've learned to survive. But every step feels heavy and slow. I'm chasing freedom, but it don't let go. Whiskey and warrants, they call my name. A drifting ghost caught in the blame. Outlaws don't die, they just disappear. With the bottle of whiskey and the lost cold fear.
Chicago smoke, my father stood, hand stained black, working hard for good. But the jukebox played, and hope would rise in a corner bar under neon skies. Roots and bar stools where stories are made, from factory floors to the open glade. A heart that's scarred still beats in tune in Dallas heat or Nashville's moon. Atlanta nights where my mother prayed through broken dreams and dues we paid. Dallas roads taught me to survive for a burning love that kept me alive. Nashville strings sang me through the pain. The southern wind called my name again. Through endless miles on the Texas plains, I found my truth in the pouring rain. 4 cities carved in my soul so deep, scars and memories I'll always keep. Every road I've walked, every drink I've poured, built the man they can't ignore. Roots and bar stools where stories are made, from factory floors to the open glade. A heart that's scarred still beats in tune in Dallas heat or Nashville's moon. The neon lights in Chicago glow, but Georgia's pine trees still call me home. A Texas sunset paints the sky so red, while Nashville's music fills my head. Raise a glass to the paths we've crossed, to the friends we've made, and the love we've lost. Through steel and sweat, we still remain. The roots run deep like the whiskey's flame. So I raise my glass to where I've been, through highs and lows, through loss and sin. From Chicago grit to Nashville's tune, these roots define me, bar stools too. There was a time when flying was grand, a cigarette lit, a drink in hand. No pat downs, no scams, no TSA, just a friendly wave and you're on your way. Oh, bring back the golden days of flight, when seats were wide and the rules were light. Now it's fees and queues, no end in sight. Freedom's gone and nothing feels right. Stewardesses like queens with charm and grace. Now it's all about filling every space. Hot meals served with a smile so wide. Today it's peanuts and your hopes denied. Take off your shoes, empty your bag. Don't spill your water or they'll raise a flag. Used to be smooth, now it's a chore. From the gate to the plane, it's a battle for sure. Oh, bring back the golden days of flight, when seats were wide and the rules were light. Now it's fees and queues, no end in sight. Freedom's gone and nothing feels right. Leg rooms
the seats are tight, the tray table's broken, and the neighbor's in a fight. You pay for luggage, snacks, and your booze. By the end of the flight, you've got nothing to lose. Kids were calm and the cabin was quiet. Now it's chaos, like a mid-air riot. Support animals barking, delays on repeat. Welcome aboard, where you fight for your seat. No cigars, no whiskey, no carefree cheers. Just cramped, crowded aisles and frustrated peers. Flying was freedom, a sky-high delight. Now it's survival from morning till night. Oh, bring back the golden days of flight, when seats were wide and the rules were light. Now it's fees and queues, no end in sight. Freedom's gone and nothing feels right. To the skies that used to be, when the journey was fun and we felt free. Now it's tiny seats and a stressful plight, but I'll dream of those golden days tonight. So here's to the skies that used to be, when the journey was fun and we felt free. Now it's tiny seats and a stressful plight, but I'll dream of those golden days Smoke rolls thick where the river bends, a city of sinners with no amends. Whiskey flows where the dark deals hide, on Memphis streets where justice died. In the shadows of Memphis where the lights don't glow, blood stains the alleys where secrets grow. Bootleg trails down the river spine, barrels of bourbon, they call it fine. Machine Gun Kelly made his stand, but Memphis law was a ruthless hand. The blues were born from pain and sin, echoes of chains and hearts worn thin. Memphis cries, but the city won't fall. It's a devil's game behind every wall. Crumbling bricks and neon haze, souls are lost in the smoky maze. Gunfire echoes through Beale Street's bars, under a sky of fading stars. Lawmen came with their badges cold, chasing shadows, chasing gold. Machine Gun Kelly took his last breath, but Memphis kept its dance with death. In the shadows of Memphis, where the lights don't glow, blood stains the alleys where secrets grow. Memphis stands where the river flows, with stories carved in the stones it knows. A study of legends, sin and pride, where shadows and truth collide. The moon is high, the stars are bright, whispering winds in the cool midnight.
Hush now, darling, close your eyes. Feel the peace where the silence lies. The fireflies dance, the crickets sing. Under the stars, dreams take wing. Porch light glows, a soft embrace. The evening breeze, a warm sweet trace. Let the night wrap you in its arms, safe and still, away from harm. Time stands still in the southern air. Every sigh, a whispered prayer. Let the darkness cradle your soul, where love and quiet make you whole. Hush now, darling, close your eyes. Feel the peace where the silence lies. The fireflies dance, the crickets sing. Under the stars, dreams take wing. So rest, my dear, beneath the sky. The southern night will lullaby. When morning breaks, the world will wait. But tonight is yours, embrace your fate. So rest, my dear, beneath the sky. The southern night will lullaby. When morning breaks, the world will wait. But tonight is yours, embrace your fate.